Lookman. Boniface. Chikweze. Neatly opens it up to Bassi. And Bassi now plays as club football with Fulham in the Premier League, the 24-year-old. Just very happy to play it back to Nwabali. Chikweze twisting, turning, but it illegally failed by Bizimana. Well, Lookman and Chikweze seem to be roaming free at the moment. One moment Lookman on the inside left channel, the next on the inside right. Bassi looking to spread the play and bring in Aina, but it was ambitious pass at the best of times and asking far too much of Ola Aina. Trustikong into Boniface. Lookman. And Deli Bashiru will pick it up again. Under a little bit of pressure, no foul, says the referee. Listen to the roars. That fairly simple bit of play at the back by Bonaire Mugisha. Two Mugishas on the field. So they're going to use their full names, or not their full names, but at least two of their names to distinguish between them. This is Neo Mugabu, the left back for Rwanda, getting forward. Bonaire Mugisha. Rwanda's last qualifying campaign saw them finish bottom of their qualifying group. Had a fairly extraordinary record. They were in a group with Senegal, then the reigning African champions Mozambique and Benin. And they managed to lose all their home games and draw all their away fixtures. You would obviously expect it really to be the other way round. But they held Senegal, the then African champions, to a 1-1 draw in their final qualifying game. Pretty decent result. But it certainly can give Nigerian supporters some room for optimism. Bonaire Mugisha spreading it out wide. They've got two in the middle here, overlapping as well. Onto the left foot they go. And he just couldn't get the shot away in the end, Kwizera. He could, it just didn't travel very far. But the home fans are really enjoying what they see. 1 goal in 3 games at international level for Rwanda from Kwizera, wearing number 22. Over on that far right-hand side, Muhire. Now holding on to it well, Rwanda. Gilbert Mugisha, back into Muhire. Swung in, and that's when he gets the applause. But it wasn't the ball, and there was a nice bit of pressure just gently building on the Nigerian back line. Aina, good burst of pace, but he's given himself a lot to do. And Ntwari comfortably gathers. As for Rwanda's previous qualifying campaign for 2021, I'm not going to mention all their failures going back to 2004 when they last qualified, but That is when they last won a Nations Cup qualifier in a group with Cameroon and Cape Verde, as well as Mozambique. And you have to go back to March 2021 for the last time Rwanda won a qualifying event. Lag Biringiro grabbing the winner. And that is their only victory in their last 3 attempts to get to the Nations Cup. Lookman bursting forward, and Lookman can open the scoring here, but he can't, for a fine save from Ntwari. And he is a man on absolute fire at the moment, Ademola Lookman, full of confidence. He scored a goal not too dissimilar to that to open the scoring against Benin at the weekend, when he just drove at the heart of the defence and no one could stop him. And look how he just went past the Rwanda players. And Ntwari did really well to come out and block Ademola Lookman. And that was smart goalkeeping, and he came out at pace. And then he was helped as well by Bonheur Mugisha coming to his aid. Ademola Lookman, the only African footballer to be nominated for the Ballon d'Or award this year. I don't think many people would have expected that to be the case when the year began. But he played very well at the Nations Cup. Those 2 goals against Cameroon in the round of 16. The perfect way to start the year for him. His best display surely in a Nigeria shirt up to that point. And then there was his absolutely stunning hat-trick in the Europa League final as well for Atlanta, as they beat Bayer Leverkusen. Only the 6th man ever to score a hat-trick in a European club competition final, Lookman. And he got a rare 10 out of 10 from the French newspaper L'Equipe, which does not like to give out such markings. Only the 18th man ever to have that accolade. Rwanda trying to break the deadlock. Boniface, the forward for Nigeria with defensive duties. Well, it's been about 8 minutes since Rwanda created a chance, considering they created 4 in the opening 8 minutes. One might say they've gone off the boil a little. Neo Mugabu. Just settling down a little for the home side after that fairly blistering start. Indeed, he doesn't get that touch right, and that'll be a throw into Rwanda. Basse clearly expecting Onyemichi to be coming up on his left-hand side behind him, played it blind. And that'll be a corner to Rwanda as they come forward. At the insistence and urging of those inside the Amahoro Stadium, which can now host 45,000, far from full today. I'd say roughly half that number. Nearly all of whom are hoping that Mahire can deliver a good corner here that can get turned in. Karim Sabri not happy with something. Ola Aina and Kwizera not too much in that, as you can see from the pats on the back from the Nigerian. Mahire with the delivery, and up they go in the middle, and just for a moment Ajayi took his time, but it's come back in to Rwanda. Striker goal, doesn't go too far, blocked the effort from Mutsinzi. Still with Rwanda, into the middle it goes, and this time headed away by Bassi. Nice turn if he could have held on to it there, Bizimana.